Hold up. All right, come down. Please make some room up there.
Yeah.
Real crowded up there.
Okay.
One of us fit up there at a time. Yeah. What?
Actually, we can stand outside. Let's go. Let's stand outside.
Oh yeah. No, that's my workout there. Yeah, I'll do it.
You already have number probably that change. See, I might even talking about like northwest, I mean, just within like northeast, and certain parts of southeast, right? At like $90 a square. Well, that's basically takes a long relationship. That's like 1/3 is still going to go up and down. Right. That's true.
You're very good coach. Two quick questions. No problem, take your time. The first question is when you know what your max offer is, where do you start at? Like, if you know your max offer,
10,000, that's my max.
give you a max. Okay. And then, is that the room on the back? Is that considered a bedroom because it's closet?
Let me go. If it has a closet, then yes. I haven't seen this house.
Oh, you haven't seen this one?
So I'm going to go take a look myself.
Because I noticed some of the houses in the back have that like little stairway, like fire escape.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if it's a closet. Okay.
But I guess they took it out a couple of houses.
Okay.
So there's a closet, a closed closet, open closet.
Okay.
I would consider one closet.
Okay.
So this is something not there, it's a street basement. And no basement.
No, basically.
Yeah, Chris, no, you said, really in front of, oh, I mean, the budget. Yeah, much budget. How much was the square feet for that?
It was like 1,300.
So they must have about 90. That'd be a little too high.
Yeah, because no, that house was already done. It was air conditioned, everything was in there, so I could lower my cost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just
I got you.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I don't have it in the room.
This one, this is my good proposal. I can take it over to
Yeah, also,
It's like
Cold,
$6.
just like a general cold power.
Oh, okay. Okay, that
different contracts. Not that I could, see some hands-on projects, but I still do.
It did. I thought this was
I'm spreading it out. Yeah, one in Fairfield Hill, one in
I'm an agent.
just where this one, the last one's a single family. It's actually working out still in the city limits.
In this area.
But yeah, the other ones.
What is that? Just put it back together. Put it back together. How much more time? Wait, the only thing that's just the appliances and the countertop, everything else. I've been getting it done. I ain't gonna say it's hard. It's been working. It's been pretty good. My first job is right. So that's the first they're very different. Yeah. So because I'm the last time so now I'm in my situation. Whatever you want. Right. All right. So I still got your information. I'll call you and maybe we can have a conversation. Is you doing the same thing like what Brian's doing?
No. Things that are keeping me from
Okay.
running out.
Okay.
Oh, I got your card. Okay. Thanks for that. Yeah, I want to hear the numbers on this real quick.
Oh, we're talking about that.
Hey, Brian, you want to bring the camera? We're going to do everything outside. Anybody upstairs?
All around.
Okay, cool.
I think that's why they use the word co-op.
We'll try to get everybody here. And we'll probably
You don't want to block the sidewalk, do you?
Huh?
You want to block the sidewalk up?
Probably. Oh, what do you think? We have people coming here?
Yeah, probably like right there. Better lighting too.
Huh?
Better lighting too.
People coming here?
Yeah, you be on the step?
We'll be on the step?
Yeah, you and Chris be on the step, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys...
Can you just put it in? That's what I'm gonna do, but what I want to know.
Anybody else? Oh.
No, it's just us. Sorry.
Okay, so we went extensively through what I call the power of 4, find, fund, fix, and flip, up 2 blocks at the other house, 1959 8th Street. So we're not gonna repeat all that detail. Plus we promised y'all 10 to 12, so we're gonna get y'all out of here at 12, so you can go ahead and enjoy the rest of your weekend. So as far as this project is concerned, we're just gonna basically do a Q&A after we cover the numbers. So once Chris covers the numbers, just open it up to y'all questions, and it could be anything about this house, it could be about the other house, or it could just be about tapping into our network. Or coming over, if you're an agent coming over to our team, to join us to do more deals and make more money. So Chris, what's the numbers on this deal right here?
I purchased for $290,
Okay.
and it's about 50 renovation, and after we pay it's like $499.
Okay. All right. So he said he purchased for $250. Renovation cost again? 50. And it's $499 as far as $250 purchase, 50 renovation. So you get 3 and $499 as far as ARV. Now you can see after we were just in 1959, which is only 2 blocks up, you can see the difference in the ARV just in 2 blocks, from what he projected over there, end of group property with a basement versus here, a row house center unit without a basement. So you can see obviously he made the proper adjustments on what he was willing to pay for the house, $250 versus $350 up the street, because of the difference in after repair value that he knows is the case with this particular property. So those are the numbers. 1809 8th Street, purchased for $250, reno for $50, and ARV of $499. So any questions about this particular house or about the other one or just in general?
I just wanted to know, was it off market or listed?
No, this property was listed.
Oh, okay. And what was it listed at your estimate
290.
before you found out? Your
It
repair
was
estimate?
listed for 310. It was a funny situation because it was a short sale situation. So the owner had inherited the property, and they had boarded up the property. So the city had came and put a board on it. So the owner never went into the house. So they just sold the house. So when we came in and took the board off, most of the stuff was already in there. So we just put the house back together.
So your repair estimate, so you were able to see everything that was there?
Yeah, once we took the board off the door.
Okay.
Got them to come down quite a ways in the price.
Yeah, we have a lawyer that works in our office that handle our short sales for us.
So the question was up front was, how was the house found? It was originally listed on the MLS for $310 as a short sale, and it was negotiated down to $250, utilizing the attorney that works in our office. So.
Short sale took some time, right? Longer.
No, it took three months.
Only took 3 months with the short sale. So a lot of people say they're having trouble finding deals, but you can see these 2 deals, this one 1809 and then 1959 were both found on the MLS, but you have to have the right strategy and systems to find those deals when they pop on, to make the right offers and have, in the case of a short sale, have the right, team to negotiate it for you.
She has a question on square footage, correct? What was the square footage?
On here, I'm guessing maybe 800, 850, something like that. It's only a 2-level house.
Any other questions?
In regard to the fence and just, dealing with the cosmetic piece instead of replacing it, what was that based on?
With the fence in the
The
back?
fence in the back.
It was already there. So what I like to do is, when I come into a neighborhood, I like to meet the neighbor. So just so happened, my neighbor next door, he's a licensed electrician. So he just came over and rounded our house for us. So anybody need a licensed electrician, there he is. So that's how it worked. Yeah, so it worked out pretty good as meeting the neighbors.
Permit was done with that, like.
Yeah.
Any questions? Any other questions? Anything pertaining to this house or the other one? How I found it, funded it, fixed or flipped it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
how'd you
What
fund
did you say the ARV was?
For this one, $499.
$4.99.
Yeah.
How'd you fund it?
How'd I fund this one? I think I got a hard money loan, on this one.
So remember, the first house was pretty much funded by an investor's self-directed IRA. This one was funded with a hard money loan. The next one may be a combination of JV partners and hard money. It could be all cash. It could be just somebody as a private investor putting in cash for a flat return. It always depends. You always have a mix of funding sources available. It could be a conventional bank, like Chris mentioned, Eagle Bank, or a number of other community banks that actually do fix and flip projects.
And I think that's the key, like he's saying, it's working with Andre. Even if you have money, it's good to leverage the money because you can buy more volume, so that lessens your risk factor. So even if we sold the other one and sold this one, we probably make about $300,000 to $400,000 profit on both, but we still leverage that money to buy more houses. So you got to remember how to use your money properly. So that's one of the things we're working with Andre as far as his programs. He has down payment loans, business loans, and things like that also.
Any other questions on this particular project?
Did you have economies in having 2 houses so close together, the same crew?
Yeah, it lessened the work as far as the labor costs and also material because we didn't have to go far to work. Yeah.
The question was about achieving some economies of scale by having 2 houses you work on at the same time within 2 blocks. And Chris said, like, it decreased the total labor costs by having, you know, the crews be able to basically be 2 blocks separated and working on the house at the same time. I mean, you could have an electrician, like the guy next door, he could be in this house, do what he needs to do, and have his guys walk up to the next house. Or if he has his guys, like he has his lieutenant in there doing the work, he can, if he's going around the DC metro area checking on jobs, he can pop in this one and pop in that one in one stop. It makes his day a lot more, time effective, so and more efficient, which decreases the pass-on cost to the investor.
I just want to say that this is I've met rehabbers and people that, you know, invest in property, but to actually see it for myself and see the work either finished or almost finished and still in progress, it's very helpful. Thank you.
Good. We appreciate that. What's your name?
Carolyn Marshall.
Carolyn, is it your first time coming out to one of our events?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Okay, cool. Glad to have you. You know, become a part of the family. We've been doing the deals meetup for 7 years in October. When September, I can't remember which month, September or October 2010, that I started the deals meetup. We have these field-based rehab tours or open houses. We do them in Baltimore Metro and in DC Metro to let people see the type of work that's going on, the actual deals that are being done. And it, I think, motivates people that are newbies or that have taken a hiatus from investing. Maybe they were investing back before the market crashed and they're looking to get back in the game. It motivates people and energizes people to actually take action. And that's what this deals meetup is all about. It's about coming to the meetup. It's at the Harborside Hotel the first Wednesday every month. You come out there and you pitch a deal if you have a deal. But if you don't have a deal, you come out there to find deals. Or if you don't see a deal that meets your eye, you come out there to network, with other investors that are there. And it's a mix of people that are newbies, that are seasoned investors, that are just getting started, that are real estate agents, that are, licensed professionals like appraisers, contractors, you name it. They come to a deals meetup, and then once you network, partner, and invest, or a partner, then you'll actually invest and get into a deal.
Is there a cost to attend?
No, it's absolutely free. And if you come out at 5:30 to 6:30, I'll get the first cocktail for you. You don't drink? All right. Somebody's gonna come at you and be like, "Get that ticket and give me that ticket." Like, I'll drink for you. That's somebody gonna say.
I mean, obviously you're very good at rehabbing. You really have it down and you've got your systems. I mean, is that all you do? Do you ever want to buy and hold after you rehab? Do you sometimes do that?
I do a combination. So I do buy and holds, I do condo conversions, I do apartment building buying. This is all of the above.
Do you do things that require, like a change in the zoning, like, I don't know, changing, say, a single family to condo or
Yeah, I did a project at 13th and R Street Northwest in Logan Circle where I went up, it was a historical house, I went up and made 2 condos.
Yeah, for me, over the years, I've had a portfolio of single-family homes, in the DC, Baltimore metro area. I've had small apartment complexes. I've had a mixed-use office building. I had part ownership in a sports complex in Montgomery County. But over the years, I've shifted my buy and hold focus to extended stay hotels. So now I have part ownership in an extended stay hotel in Phoenix and part ownership in an extended stay hotel in Mobile, Alabama. So on the active side of ownership, not as a passive investor, but as an active owner. Any other questions about this particular project or the one up the street, or just in general about getting started, actually getting into a fix and flip deal? George?
The staging, are you doing staging on this, and is that included in the price that we have?
I'm personally not doing staging, but a lot of people do it. I'm just because of the number was purchased at a good number, I just played a load of dice in the market.
Okay. So that 50 is net cost.
Yeah.
What we have.
You mentioned that you put a little extra into the unit at the end because of where it was and what it was nearby. But I noticed many of the same touches here.
Yeah, but you can see the ceiling, the squares are actually bigger here than there because there's less labor. But up there, we wanted to be a little bit more. So this block is a little bit more, is better than that block just because of the apartment building on the side. But this block is a quiet block.
Yeah, Chris, now, I'm sure like any number of people put an offer on this property, especially because it's here in DC. You had mentioned something about your attorney. Was yours the lowest offer? Or
No,
was
mine was the same offer as everybody else. I just told them I would handle the short sale negotiation for them.
Okay.
So that had the agent didn't have to do anything. I handled it from the buyer and everything for them.
Okay.
Did you guys hear that question?
The other property too.
It's very, very critical. Let me repeat that. So the question up front was, since it was listed as a short sale, the question was Chris's offer the lowest one? And basically, was that the motivation for accepting the offer, it being the lowest offer? And the answer was no, that the offer was pretty much in line with other offers, but Chris provided a value-added resource to the seller's agent by offering to negotiate the entire short sale using the in-house attorney on the buyer side. And it's that value-added service and resource of the how to get it done, which led to getting the short sale negotiated in 3 months.
And like same about the other property as well.
The other property,
I'm not sure if that was a short sale or not, but
no, it was a straight sale.
So were you the lowest offer on that?
No, I was the offer that could close the quickest.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was less. I offered for a price. I think I put in like I closed in 10 days or 7 days or something like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a lot of times I'm gonna follow up on that. A lot of times when you have properties on MLS, don't always think you have to have the highest offer, to win the contract. There's a number of factors that go into a seller actually accepting an offer, and it's not always the highest price. Like someone may come in with on the house up the street where he paid $350, someone may have came in at $360, but they had a 15-day inspection period and they had a financing contingency, meaning that they had to go through a lender, regardless of whether you're going through a hard money lender or not. If you put that you have a financing contingency, it creates more of a scenario where you can actually back out by definition of an inspection or financing contingency. So Chris makes an offer at $350 and says, I'll close in 10 days, no financing contingency, and offers for $350. Any good agent that's advising their seller is going to say, look, we have this offer at $350, there's no inspection contingency, or if it is, it's with 24 hours. There's no financing contingency. This other offer at $360, they have 15 days to inspect the property, could walk away, and they have a financing contingency, and they have 10 days or whatever to get pre-approved, or I should say approved for financing. So there's so much variance, and then if you go with that particular offer at $360, it may wind up falling through, and then 15 to 30 days later, you still have the house on the market. The days on market is now 30 days longer, and then you may have to wind up dropping price anyway to $350. You might as well take this bird in the hand. Does that make sense? Yeah. So not every licensed agent is good and goes through that explanation, with that scenario. That's why the buyer's agent sometimes has to present that same discussion to the listing agent. Say, look, you might have higher offers, and then basically continue on what I just explained to make sure the listing agent can convey that message to their seller. And for me too, and when I'm making offers, whether it's DC Metro or Baltimore Metro, a lot of times I'll put in cash offers all the time. So no financing contingency. It's always a cash offer, regardless of whether I'm getting hard money or not. It's always presented as a cash offer, because if I can't use financing, I'll just close with my own money. There's always a cash offer. But then on the inspection side, like Chris, at most I'll do a 5-day inspection period. But if I really want the house, I'll do 24 hours. Or sometimes I'll put no inspection contingency. I might put an offer on a house that I really know the number is right. No inspection contingency, and if I decide not to close for whatever reason, then I'll just walk away from that $500 or $1,000, whatever it is. It's the cost of doing business. Does that make sense? Any other questions? All right, cool. So, we right on time, finishing at noon. So hopefully y'all enjoyed, the walk through the two properties. We talked about a lot of things today. If you haven't been to the Deals Meetup or you haven't registered, definitely go to dealsmeetup.com, register. Make sure that you stay connected because you can see through different events we have. Like I only put a message out on this one on Thursday. Matter of fact, Chris and I talked about doing it this weekend, last week, and so Thursday he was like, I haven't seen the email yet. You gonna market it? So I said, I got it. So I only sent out 3 messages, starting Thursday, then one Saturday, and then one this morning. So you can see we had over, 60 people walk through here. So you're only going to get those updates and those alerts if you are registered in our system. So go to dealsmeetup.com and make sure you put in your name, email, and phone number, and we'll keep you connected with the impromptu walkthroughs we have like this on short notice. But on a regular basis, we're always at the Harborside Hotel, the first Wednesday of the month. Again, 5:30 to 6:30, happy hour. Get the first drink for you, and at 6:30 to 7:30, we'll talk to you kind of about how to get connected with our team. And 7:30 on the dot, we'll start the Deals Meetup where you pitch your deal. You can find out about deals. I'll whiteboard deals. And at the end of the 8 o'clock hour, 8:45 to 9 is when you can do your open mic, pitch your services, what you're looking for. And then from 9 to 10 or beyond, people never leave. They go back to the lobby, go to the bar. It's a full-service bar. You can get food. People stay there until like 11 o'clock, just networking and chopping it up and seeing how people can do business together. So that's about it. If you haven't filled out a questionnaire, it's in your best interest, to fill out a questionnaire. I'll personally follow up with you, see how you can fit in and get into what we're doing. If you don't have one with you, just follow me back up the street to the first house, 1959. I'll make sure you get one, and I'll make sure we talk sometime this week. So that's it. Have a good weekend, y'all. Appreciate it.
Thank you.